What's up, my good people? I am back, finally. When I first started this, I said I was going to do weekly posts. Have not been weekly, but I'm getting it done. I've been more consistent than I've ever been, and that's just progression for me. So I'm gonna give myself a pat in the back for that. So, as of this posting, it is March 30th. Today is a cardio day. I worked out yesterday. The video that's going to follow this will be of I basically completed all my max lifts. So I did my max deadlift last week. I wasn't technically a deadlift. It was a block pull, which is the event specific lift. It's a 17-inch mammoth bar deadlift. So when I talked to the director said that it's 17 inches from the ground. That's the bar height. But we're deadlifting Jeep tires. And a mammoth bar is 10 feet long instead of the traditional 7 feet. So when you pull the bar, it bends before the tires come off the ground. So it's different. I didn't have a mammoth bar. I wasn't buying a mammoth bar. So I just did block pulls towards the end of this my workouts. I started out with deadlifts, got up to like 430, then I started doing block pulls. So I'm going to repost my original lifts, my original PRs, and then I'll post my PRs from the last 2 weeks. And I will say, I am, aside from my shoulders, everything I improved. I don't think so. When I go to do anything in life, I try to do the best. Like, I never go into it to say I want to just get a C. I want to just pass. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna win. I want to win. So entering this, even though I've never really traditionally trained for strength or power, I just trained for aesthetics. I was like, I want to win. As I got more and more into the contest prep, I realized how not strong I am. So I know I'm not going to win, but I'm still training as if I want to win. So the reason I say that is because the overhead press is a log press. So basically we have to clean, it's going to be sitting on some blocks. So we have to clean it from the sitting position to our chest, and then press it overhead, lock out, full arm extension, full hip extension, hips under us, and then we bring it back down. We do that as many times as possible. No big deal. I've cleaned and pressed before with a barbell, but a log is totally different. It's 12-inch diameter. So, and you hold it this way. You hold it neutral. You don't hold it like a barbell. You're holding it like this, and you press overhead. And that's not even a big deal. The biggest deal is the weight. It's 205 pounds. So my strict press, I got up to 170. And that was a struggle, even with leg drive. So on that particular event, I don't think I'm going to do very well. And I still have this nagging issue with my ring finger. So when I'm trying to do my farmer carries or my frame carries, which I usually excel in, it hurts, so I have to drop it. And I wasn't even close to the contest weight, and it was giving me issues just holding it without walking. So those two, I won't do the best at. The deadlift, of course, I'm looking forward to that. I have an overhead throw. I'm looking forward to that. I have a strong posterior chain. I have a big ass. So the potential to be strong is very high. I have a strong back, strong glutes, strong hamstrings. My posterior has always been my best asset. So the extension with the throw, I'm actually showing, like, you can see my hips, but the throw should be good. The deadlift should be good. There's a water event where we have to pull something out of the water. That's a toss-up. I haven't been in the pool in decades. So yeah, this video is basically going to be my old PRs compared to my new PRs. And this is officially the 11th week. This is the start of the 12th week. because I started January 1st. So January, February, March, so April's tomorrow. Wow. 12 weeks down. So enjoy the video. So my deadlift PR was 530, but I could not find that video. This is me at 525. Went up pretty smooth. This isn't a traditional deadlift. This is the event lift, which is a block pull. And this is for 545. And it felt heavy, but good. Went up smooth. This is the actual event that's going to be in the Strongman. It'll be a mammoth bar, so it'll be 3 feet longer than this bar, and I'll be deadlifting, I think the director said Jeep tires. So I couldn't mimic it, so I did a makeshift levels with 2 plates to make it a little bit higher. It's going to be 17 inches from the ground, but we'll be on a platform because with a bar that's 10 feet long, it's going to bend. So you have to pull it from the floor. So it's going to be like an awkward lift, but this is as close as I could get to mimic it. My hand was hurting bad, or my finger was hurting bad, and the straps I bought were too big, so they didn't work properly. I believe I could have done 2 or 3 more pulls. This is a light bar, so it's a 40-pound bar. That's why the number is 294. This was an impromptu PR. Don't do bench PR with no spotter because I barely got this up, but I got it up nonetheless. Now, I know that I shouldn't have done the first one with a spotter, so what do I do 3 months later? Attempt 315 with no spotter. And this was very sticky. Halfway through, I was like, I'm going to have to bail, but I pushed through. This has always been a milestone of mine to get 315. Ooh, I felt it right there. But I did it. Go me. Hey. This is front squat, 265 fail. I believe I could have pushed it, but I leaned forward too much and lost it. This I'm extremely happy about. This is 295 front squat for me, and I was happy about this. I did attempt 315 after this, and I lost it on the way down. It was extremely heavy. So next time. This felt good though. My left knee's hurting a little bit, so you see me shift to the right side, but I did it. This is my overhead press. So I failed at 175. So I didn't hit 175. So I'm actually happy about this because this is 175. So this is what I can do now. Boom, easy. Boom, smooth. I probably could have grind this one out, but I kind of gave up. Man, I should have pushed through. Boom. So, in conclusion, after being on this program for 3 months, every single lift improved. The best being the front squat. And I'm very surprised about that because that was always my Achilles heel. But I was able to push through and I did it. So now the plan is to do more event specific lifts. So way more farmer carries, way more timed or endurance focused deadlifts, and less single rep, more multi-rep deadlifts for time to get my endurance up, and just work on my cardio now. And we're in the home stretch. We have 2 weeks as of today, or 2.5 weeks as of today. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please like and share and continue to follow my journey.